Hello and welcome. You're watching Unplugged TV India. This is Alice Francis. Let's catch some major updates from around the world. Indian security forces have killed six militants in Kashmir in the past 24 hours, while militants shot dead a female TV performer and a police officer. Officials following sentencing of convicted Kashmiri separatist leader Yasinmalik. Also, 10 people have been arrested in Kashmir's Srinagar under stringent anti-terrorist law UAPA for raising slogans and stone pelting posts in protest against the court's order. Yasin Malik was on Wednesday awarded 2 life sentences and 5 punishments of 10 years of rigorous imprisonment by a special Delhi court. The sentences are to run concurrently. A monetary penalty of over rupees 10 lakh was being levied. Clashes erupted between supporters of JKLF chairman Yasin Malik and security forces in Maisuma locality in Srinagar on Wednesday, even as parts of the city observed a spontaneous shutdown ahead of the court's verdict in a terror funding case. Also, scores of people, including women, assembled at Malik's residency at Maisuma, a short distance from Lal Chowk city centre, and raised slogans in support of the separatist leader. Former Union Minister Kapilsibal announced his exit from the Congress party after 31 years, hours after filing his nomination papers for the Rajya Sabha as an independent candidate backed by the Samajwadi Party. Kapilsibal said it was always difficult to move on, but that everyone has to think about themselves at some time. He said he will work to bring all political parties on one platform to fight the BJP in the 2024 national election. He said it is time for him to move on and be an independent voice in parliament. Sibal was the driving force behind the G23, or the group of 23 dissenters who had demanded sweeping organizational and leadership changes in the Congress in a letter to Sonia Gandhi 2 years ago. Over the past few months, the veteran had been increasingly vocal about the Gandhis, even saying that the leadership is cuckoo land. Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal cleared that India has no immediate plans to lift a ban on wheat exports, but will continue with deals which are done directly with other governments. India, which is the world's second biggest producer of wheat, banned private overseas sales of the grain on May 14 after a scorching heat wave curtailed output and domestic prices hit a record high. Following the decision, global wheat prices surged. The minister further said that currently there's instability in the world. If we were to do that, it would only help black marketers, hoarders, and speculators. Neither it will help the really vulnerable and needy countries. Many wheat importing countries, including members of the G7 nations, have asked India to reconsider its decision to ban overseas sales of wheat. US Agriculture Secretary Tom Sack this month said he has deep concern about the ban. Goyal also said that he had been in contact with the World Trade Organization and the International Monetary Fund to explain the rationale behind the India's wheat export ban. The struggle for Telangana was not for just one family to rule using all possible tactics, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said on Thursday, taking aim at State Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao at a rally in Hyderabad. The country's youth are not getting a chance in politics because of dynastic parties, he said. The Chief Minister's party has hit back, saying that PM Modi did not speak like the PM of the country, only the leader of the BJP. On allegations of promoting dynastic politics, KCR's party spokesperson Krishank Manne said PM only spoke about Parivarvad. If that is the case, then who is Jay Shah to lead cricket of India? They should expel Rajnath Singh and his son also if they do not believe in Parivarvad. Jai Shah is the Secretary of India's top cricket governing body, Board of Control of Cricket in India, and also the son of Home Minister Amit Shah. In order to step up preparations for the 2024 Lok Sabha elections, the Bharatiya Janata Party on Wednesday asked its ministers to visit over 140 constituencies across the country where the party lost in 2019. The ministers will visit the constituencies from May 25 to July 31 and interact with party workers and beneficiaries of government welfare schemes. Presenting Uttar Pradesh budget, State Finance Minister Suresh Kumar Khanna said that the target is to make UP's economy $1 trillion in size. The old age pension in UP has been increased from 500 rupees to 1000 rupees. UP has set aside rupees 720 crore for women's safety projects. UP has allocated 560 crore for Ayushman cards and rupees 2,100 crore for 14 medical colleges. Apart from, they announced sankalppatra to make irrigation costs to zero for farmers in next 5 years. Under pmkusumyojana to provide free solar panels, made provisions for giving more than 15,000 solar panels this financial year. CM Yogi said the budget has been made as per the aspirations of all sections of people and towards the goal of integrated development of the state. It is also the vision of next 5 years. Germany has approved Made in India COVID-19 vaccine Bharat Biotech's covaxin on Thursday. The move will facilitate smoother entry of Indian citizens to Germany who have taken shots of covaxin. Walter Lindner, the German ambassador of India and Bhutan, said that the German government will begin recognizing Bharat Biotech's covaxin vaccine for travel purposes on June 1st. In November last year, the World Health Organization recommended emergency use listing status for covaxin. In April, the Drugs Controller General of India granted an emergency use authorization to covaxin for the age group of 6 to 12 years. As mourners embraced and wept relatives and friends of those murdered in the latest US school massacre gathered on the bleachers and on the dirt of a fairground arena in the small town of Walde. Some in the crowd of about 1,000 held portraits of the dead, others squeezed stuffed animals and drawings, each struggling to comprehend the unspeakable of the horrific incident. An 18-year-old shot and killed 19 students and 2 teachers at an elementary school in Texas, US on Tuesday. He also killed his grandmother. Soon after the incident, the shooter was shot dead by responding officers. Ukrainian President Zelensky on Wednesday savaged suggestions that Kyiv give up territory and make concessions to end the war with Russia, saying the idea smacked of attempts to appease Nazis Germany in 1938. The angry comments by Zelensky and a senior aide come as Ukrainian troops are facing a renewed offensive in 2 eastern regions that Russian-speaking separatists seized part of in 2014. Zelensky has also ordered an end to visa-free travel for Russian citizens to Ukraine, citing the need to improve border security amid the ongoing invasion by Russian troops. Former Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan gave 6-day ultimatum to the country's government to dissolve assemblies and announce elections. He called the government impotent and said that he will return to Islamabad for protest after 6 days. Khan started his march from Khyber with a large caravan to demand the removal of the government and an immediate national election. Thank you for watching Unplugged TV India. Please hit like, subscribe and share, and also press the bell icon to get the latest updates.